All right, folks. I'm going live because I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm tired and I don't want to hold nobody long. But I finally happened to me today, and I can't dance with it. Okay, even black folks that are pro, everything pro black, have never been able to dance with it, never been able to be in sync with it, but it happened to me today. So after work, I go to my favorite spot, okay? And I didn't want to, drink any coffee because, I don't want to end up having to have trouble peeing. I'm diabetic right now. I'm still healing, trying to get my sugar to go down or whatever. But my favorite girl was in there. She's this very young white girl. She's only somewhere between 19 and 21. And I have no interest in her because I don't know much about her. But I'm in there, and some other people that I know from around town, that I think the girl that got mad at me, I think she, I believe I helped her get in a cab one day. I believe I helped her with a cab. She didn't know how to use Uber or something, and if I remember correctly, I used my Uber app, and I put her in an Uber, and that's all I've ever done for her. I've never showed her any signs that I was interested in her in any way or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And I knew we was becoming friends, but we don't even see each other, and anyway, to make a long story short, I go in there and they hardly ever see me in there. They all work in there. She works in there along with this lady, and this white girl, she's kind of somewhat the supervisor in there. So she had power to do what she wants. And I guess what was going on was she hadn't made coffee yet. And she offered me a cup of coffee, and I says, I don't know. She says, well, this is coffee from the back. We haven't made any coffee yet. This is coffee from the back. And she says, I'm getting ready to throw it out, but it's nice and hot and I don't want to waste it. You sure you don't want a cup? And I says, hey, okay. So I thanked her for the coffee. And what did I do? Thank her too much or something? I don't know. But we went to talking about, her giving me a free cup of coffee and how I appreciate it. Told her the coffee was good and all that stuff for some coffee that she's going to throw out pretty good and all this stuff. And this girl, I guess, I don't know if it was because she was talking while I'm talking when I'm trying to thank this woman for the free cup of coffee. I don't know if she got mad because she's talking while I'm talking business with the woman, thanking her for the free cup of coffee. Or what it was, but she says, oh, really, You ain't never had coffee before? And I just stopped and looked at her. So I'm like, whatever, okay. So me and the girl, it sprung up a conversation, and me and the girl started talking. And I don't know either one of these ladies well enough to say anything, okay? But she come back again. She says, you just want to talk to her. And I'm thinking, okay, number one, what if I do want to talk to her? I mean, she's a nice lady. I've known her longer than I known you. You just start working in this joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she don't understand. Me and my coworkers, we go there pretty often, and it's not often I get to see this particular girl who's a she's a very professional lady. She's very much a sweetheart, you know. But I don't understand why she cares, you know, if I speak to this woman or want to speak to this woman, or, you know, I don't see why she cares if I'm interested in trying to date this girl or whatever, because to me, I didn't say anything perverted. I didn't, you know, the girl's a grown woman. I really don't know her age. Yes, she's very beautiful and everything, but the black girl that got all upset, it seemed like she's beautiful too. You know what I'm saying? But I talk to everybody. You know what I mean? That's one thing you'll learn about my personality. I treat everybody the same. Okay? It takes a lot for me to show any female that, you know, let me walk around town here for a little bit. It takes a lot for me to show any female that I'm interested in her. Now, if you think me thanking a woman for a cup of coffee means that I'm interested in her, you ain't been out on no dates. You ain't, if you think that striking a conversation using a cup of coffee means that I'm infatuated with somebody, you don't know nothing about small talk. You don't know nothing about people. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about culture. You know what I'm saying? I mean, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? You know what I mean? What's wrong with you? You know, why would she care if I want to talk to her? There's no rumor going around that this woman is interested in me. Just because I helped her get an Uber, that doesn't mean that I'm interested in her. I wasn't trying to hook up with the girl because I, you know, helped her get an Uber. She was stranded. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm lost, folks. I'm really lost. I'm lost. I'm like, why is this happening? Why, you know? And I've heard, like, other African Americans, black folks, whatever you want to call them, I've heard them talk about this. Okay, I've heard them talk about this. And I never thought it would happen to me where, you know, a black woman gets upset because you're talking to a white girl. And I wasn't just talking to the white girl, I was talking to both of them. But I was specifically talking to the white girl, and I thought all three of us were talking about coffee. How did me talking to this white girl, okay, about coffee turn into an animosity between me and this black girl? I'm lost. Oh, you just want to date. You just want to talk to her. Wait a minute. Sweetheart, I've been talking to this lady probably months before you ever got this job. Okay? before I ever seen you working here. I've been talking to this lady. Me and you, you know, we made our acquaintance, you know what I'm saying, just what, a month ago, 2 months ago? You know what I'm saying? I've been talking to this lady. What you talking about? This lady's been there for at least I've known this lady for at least 3 or 4 months. I'm pretty sure she's been there longer than that, but you know, me going in there to get my donuts or coffee or, you know, egg sandwich, bacon, whatever, you know. And she knows where I work at, and I think that, you know, I'm not the only one she gives free coffee to. She gives free coffee to people that work at my facility. We're right up the street, you know what I'm saying, or should I say right down the street, or right across the street, actually, right across the street, a little bit down. Anyway, it doesn't make any sense to me why my people are like this. Now, if my people are like this, isn't it obvious that we're also violent and that we're also, we have anger issues that cause us to act out and do things? I mean, I never thought I would be in a situation. Matter of fact, I didn't even know that. I figure if a black woman gets, then again, wait a minute, going, no, I told you the story. Let me, I'm biting my tongue. Hold up. I told you the story because my first girlfriends that I ever had were white. And I had family members. I grew up in a house. When my mother died, I lived with my grandmother. My grandmother put me through high school, and my aunt put me through high school and that. And my one cousin used to get mad at me for calling just one girl. Matter of fact, we weren't even calling each other. We were just writing letters to each other. And we weren't even dating each other. We were friends. I wanted to date her. And yes, I told my cousin that yeah, you know, I like her that way. I would love to date her. But she was like having a little attitude about me being interested in a white girl, you know. My question is, do you think it's natural? My question is, do you think it's okay for this to go on like this? This is 2022, okay? Do you think that it's natural for this to go on? That this is natural for my people? You know what I mean? And that, you know, and it's crazy how you could be out there and, you know what I'm saying, you just minding your business and, you know, some white lady decides to be nice to you, all these black women treating you like you're invisible, until some white lady decides to offer you a cup of coffee, okay, or something, and then all of a sudden they start acting like y'all just went through a divorce. Like, I don't know this girl that well, okay? You know, I put her in an Uber one day as an acquaintance, as a nice guy, as a security officer. I put her in an Uber one day to help her get home. She was stranded, okay? And she's calling and calling and calling, and I says, okay, I can do this for you. And I was going to charge her. I was going to be like, well, you can pay me when you, and then I just decided, you know, she lives closer to downtown Pittsburgh than I do. You know, what's $10 to get her going? So, you know, I went on ahead and ordered her an Uber. That's the only thing I ever did that was even a sign of friendship, okay? And we've only known each other a little bit over a month, I believe. I've known the white girl probably about 3 or 4 months, you know. And I have a way I talk to people that are in leadership, that are bosses and managers and that, and I have a way I talk to people that are not. Okay? But why would she care in 2022 as a woman that I'm not married to, I'm not dating, I'm barely her friend? Why would she care? Is it not racist for her to feel that she can get angry about who I date or who I talk to or who I blush at or she blushes at me or whatever she thought was going on? Okay? You know what I'm saying? I come in here every day. Well, not every day, but every other day, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I get coffee and a sandwich. And today, for once, me and this lady finally had a conversation, and some girl that got nothing to do with it kind of got offended. I'm lost for words, man, you know? Well, I'll get my exercise, that's for sure. But anyway, I'm about to end this. I want to know what you think. If you're up this early, I want to know what you think. I want to know, you know, I understand that y'all think that I say some negative stuff about my people, but am I supposed to feel that I was being negative by some white lady offering me a free cup of coffee? Was I being negative? Was that my, you know, what did I do wrong here? And maybe some of you, if you're watching this, maybe you think that I should think it natural for, you know, black women to get upset. Well, you tell me why I should feel it's natural for them to get upset. I could understand if me and the girl was dating. I could understand if I see the girl every day. I could understand if I was giving her more and more and more Ubers trying to get her attention or trying to make something shake off, you know. But that's not the case. You know, I was on the job when I offered her that Uber. You know, I was not out, you know, on a date or trying to, you know, pick up chicks at a party. I was on the job. That was a 2-second deal. Nothing, no time for anything to happen. No time for anything to happen. Okay? And for some reason, she felt it natural to get upset with me because this young lady, she's way too young for me. I got daughters older than her, okay? I mean, she's just like a sweet kid to me. You know what I'm saying? When I see her, I you know, she's like a baby to me. You know what I mean? She's just a baby being a grown girl, you know. You know, she's very mature for her age. And I think if I had the chance, I probably would. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, I don't think she's a Christian. Number two, my daughters would never forgive me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why this black mama had to get mad over something that ain't her business. And this is what goes on with my people. And I'm losing respect here. I'm like, you know, after that, I'll probably never ever, you know, if I ever thought that I would go back to dating black chicks, okay, she just ruined it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll probably never date a black woman again in my life after what this girl did. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't her business. for her to, and she made her, and she said this so me and this girl could both hear it. You know what I mean? And the girl, she acted like she was deaf. She didn't hear, and I'm just looking at her like she's crazy. But the girl, she tried to act like she didn't hear what was going on, which I would too. If I was on the opposite side of the spectrum, I would too. Just, but, I mean, talk to me. My question is, do you think it's natural? Do you think it's fair? I mean, I cannot be in sync with this. I don't have the rhythm for this garbage. And I've heard people on YouTube and other social media platforms sit there and say that they can understand why these women, get mad at this stuff. Why? I mean, I could see if I was trying to play a couple of ladies at the same time or something like that. This was nowhere near the case. I'm not interested in either one of these ladies. Okay? I'm not interested in either one of these ladies. The sweetheart girl, which I've known longer than her, okay? I'm closing. She's known me for a while, and we've had conversations. Me and this girl that got angry, we never had any conversation except the day that I helped her get that Uber. Okay? And she was grateful, but she understood that I wasn't trying to flirt. She understood, look, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I'm working. Me and my partner were trying to figure out how we could help her, that was with me that day. Trying to figure out how we can help this woman. And I says, well, you know what? If I order an Uber, I'll end up paying for it. But I can order an Uber in my name and put her in the Uber, and send her away. Okay. And we did. And she was thankful. She got home safely. And I hardly ever see her except for when I go in there. Just like I see this other woman. When I go in there, I see her, and she's always behind the counter. And a lot of times she gives me the cold shoulder. She don't even speak. I say, good morning. Yeah, good morning, But all of a sudden, me and this, she sees that, this white girl is more friendlier than her. She gets mad at me and says, she's trying to claim that I'm trying to be a player here or something. Oh, you just want to talk to her. Yeah, I just want to talk to her. And that's all I want to do is talk to her. What's wrong with that? See, this is the nonsense that I talk about. And then you wonder why I say the stuff that I say on my channel. This is the bullshit. Excuse me. Excuse my French, Christians, if you're hearing this. This is the bullshit. Okay? You don't get mad at me and act like I can't talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk to this woman, she's your boss, or she's your coworker, whichever one she was. I don't know. I think there's somebody over her, but you work with this lady, y'all laugh and talk and eat and drink coffee together, during the shift. You're with her for 8 hours. I'm just some dude that comes in from down the street, and I come in there every now and then, and I get a nice smile and a fresh cup of coffee, and a lot of times she gives me coffee for free. Okay? Because she understands who I work for. Okay? And it's not just me, it's other people I work for. When we come in there, especially if we're in uniform, when we walk in there or whatever, you know what I mean? She's nice to us like that. Because I believe that, I think where I work at is affiliated with them somehow or something like that. I think her CEO used to be some kind of big shot where I work at or something, So, But I don't understand why this would happen to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why this happened to me. I wonder if this music has been playing. I hope it wasn't too loud if it's on this live stream, but anyway, I'm out of here. Look, if you get to watch this video, I want to know your opinions. You know, I really don't care about your opinions when I'm talking about, you know, black violence and black on black and black on white and all that stuff. I don't care about it. You know, I say what I got to say, and if you don't like it, but this right here, you talking to the wrong brother, because I really don't give a rat's behind. I mean, I have not even dated a black woman since I've had a few white women that I almost got serious with, but I haven't even, my God, I ask anybody that knows me. I don't, even before I got married, I didn't go near, you know, black women that much. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because, and it's not because they're black. It's because I always got to deal with the ones that are kind of ghetto-fied, the ones that are in the ghettos around me. They find it easy to get up in my face and offer themselves, and for some reason they think that I got something, you know, when I got nothing, you know. So they try to play me, but it finally happened to me, other than my cousins back in the day when I lived with my grandmother, my cousins trying to give me some little racist speech about me having an interest in white chicks, you know what I'm saying? And that was when I was just a youngin', but I'm a grown behind man. I got kids that got kids, okay? And my kids don't teach their kids this garbage. Let me say that again. My kids don't teach their kids this racist garbage. But why is it natural for a woman of color to feel that a man of color has to treat white women different than he treats her? You know, why would a woman of color get mad at a black man for sharing a laugh or sharing a cup of coffee with a black woman when they have nothing going on? Like, I barely know this girl. We've known each other for a little bit over a month or whatever since she started working there, and I say hi to her, and most of the time she's in a bad mood. But you know, this morning she's really in a bad mood because she realized that her manager, you know, I don't know if she likes my personality or whatever, but she gives me special treatment because you just caught this. I get special treatment because, you know what I mean, your company has special respect for mine. You know what I'm saying? I get special treatment because she knows that I'm a nice lady, and you never seen us talk and laugh together before. So now this is the first time you seen us actually laugh together and sip coffee and BS, you know. I mean, this woman has been to my job. She has stopped at my job, and we've BS together. You do not know. I mean, you've only been there for a little bit. You don't know. Me and this lady go back a little bit. You gonna come in there, you ain't known me that long, and you gonna get mad because I'm talking to a white lady. Somebody please talk to me about this. I want to know. But see, my subscribers are so idiotic, they wouldn't know what to say. They wouldn't know what to do with this. They're not going to say anything. They're going to blame me for it. They're going to put me in there, you know what I'm saying, say all kinds of things, do circles around what I'm saying. I want to know, do you think that what this woman did was fair. I want to know, do you think that we should be on this or not in 2022? I've never seen a white woman get mad at white men, and you're not going to find it on the internet. You're not going to find it anywhere, as far as I know. Now, I've heard some black women say, well, white women get mad too. Well, but I've never seen it. No one has seen it. You say it happens. You say they do it too, but you never seen them do it. I've never seen a white woman get mad over a white man dating a black girl. And I've seen tons. One thing you'll see a lot, especially with college students, is black girls going with a white dude. So she's hanging out with all these white girls. And it's not just the black girls, the Asian girl, the Jamaican girl, you know what I'm saying, African girl, the Spanish girl, you know what I'm saying? They be out and they naturally get invited. A white man doesn't even worry about bringing, a black chick along with him for a date when he goes to hang out with his favorite white girls. He doesn't expect them to take offense. It's only us that would take offense on this stuff. How do you get mad about somebody that you're not in any kind of relationship? You're not even friends, and you get mad because of who they date, or you get mad at who they flirt with or laugh with or whatever. And today I was not even flirting with this woman. Me and this woman talk like this all the time. She's always treating me good. And this poor woman just happened to walk into it, and she accused me of trying to play this girl or something. And I'm lost. I never thought it would happen to me. I never thought it would happen to me because I'm not on nobody's favorite blacklist. Okay. And the men that talk about this, I can see what they go through. I mean, there are men that have talked about this, and I see what they go through. And there's men that have warned me. And I said, well, brother, you need to stop warning me right now, because if I go out of my way, for a woman, 9 out of 10, is going to probably be a non-black woman. Okay. That's not just something that I'm doing. That's been most of my life. I'm surprised that I married a black woman. I'm surprised, you know what I'm saying? And I love my daughters. I mean, I'm glad I have 2 beautiful, gorgeous daughters out of it, and the privilege of raising a good stepson that turned out really good, thanks to me. Thank you, Lord. He gives me all the credit for it, But, and my stepdaughter, she's a loving little somebody, but, and they're all pretty, I have no problem, but I don't understand what happened today. I don't understand what happened. I want to know. This is why I'm doing this live. I want to know what you guys think might. I want to know because this is an issue that's just gonna get worse, and it's an issue that should have been conquered and stopped a long time ago. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know why my sisters are acting like this. Why my sisters think that it's wrong for a brother to go outside his race. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did not do one tittle of a flirt with this woman. I mean, all I did was thank her for the free coffee. And, I told her she always treats me so good. I did say that. Maybe she thought that was flirting, because I said, you always treat me so good. And She said, of course. I didn't feel any hearts above my head when she said that. There wasn't hearts floating around me when I told her, you always treat me so good. I mean, I tell other people that. I tell my partner, I tell my boss that. He's a man. I tell him that when he's always stuffing me with food. You know what I'm saying? I'm always bringing me food. You know what I mean? I can keep trying to tell him I'm diabetic. You know, like, you always keep bringing me all kinds of, you know, hey, I brought this up here for y'all because I didn't want y'all to miss out. You know, and I'm like, well, you know, I'm not going to eat this. But that's another video. But I'm just saying, I don't understand what this woman, what was up her butt. I really don't. You know, out of all the problems that you could have, you know, in this world as a black person, how do you go to work and get upset because some random black dude is talking to some random white lady and they're smiling and at each other and sipping coffee, and the whole situation was like, what, 5 minutes? And I'm back down at the bus stop waiting on my bus. Like, what the heck just happened? Talk to me. That's why I'm doing this live. I want you to talk to me. Stop hating and talk to me, okay? God bless you. I am DeRoy Cruz. I am your life applications officer. Thank you for watching. And if I remember how to turn this off, I will talk to you soon. Oh, there's comments. Okay, well, we'll get out of there. I think I just hit this.